I want to talk about some of the either surprise teams in the tournament so far, and some of the teams that have been impressive. And Imantas, what teams you've seen that kind of surprised you so far in the tournament?
Yeah, so the first team that really surprised me, since we were talking about Serbia, Portugal. Actually, they gave a really good fight against Serbia, and I was so surprised because like I was thinking they're gonna like have a easy walk by and like get them by 30 points, but like their coach called timeout like 3 times in crunch time to like get their team on. I mean, Jokic w went out the game I think in the third quarter, but he was playing a lot, but not like in the tournament form yet. So yeah, he was saving him, but like Portugal stood their ground, and they're not like a one-man team as I thought. Like in the Serbia game, like the star player that is Neemias Keta, I think I'm
Yeah,
pronouncing
Keta.
that
Yeah,
right.
yeah, Keta.
He went 2 of 5 from the field, and he only had 6 points in 21 minutes played. So it's not a one-man team. I mean, I don't know half of the players if I'm being honest, but like the ones I do know, they're playing well. They're playing actually well. Like Trevante Williams, he had 15 against Serbia. He had a poor shooting night, but he like got hot by getting assists and some free throws, I think. But Diogo Brito, like he came out of nowhere. He had 22 points and 4 of 7 from free. Like that's surprising. And Portugal
Yeah,
was
they the the one thing that stood out was like, yeah, the Serbia, you could see they were frustrated by
yeah,
Portugal, and they lost their temper a little bit too, and also the Bogdanovic injury, I'm sure, impacted them because Bogdanovic didn't play in the second half.
yeah,
But yeah, if Jokic did do what he did, Serbia could have been in trouble. But yeah,
yeah.
Portugal is a surprise team. I'm surprised how well they're doing. I didn't have them going far in the tournament. I didn't think they could win more than one game.
Yeah. Well, for me, I thought that like Portugal wasn't gonna get out of the group stage. But now I'm like considering it since they're playing so good.
uh, I don't know how which ones you consider the group of death. I thought Group A was tough.
Yeah, yeah. Group A is definitely tough. I mean, I think it's actually the toughest group, or it's Group B since Finland, Lithuania, and Germany. But like Group A is definitely the group of death, and if Portugal can get that fourth position, that'll be very surprising.
And speaking of that, the group say with Latvia, I'm a little disappointed in Latvia because I thought the home crowd would help them.
Yeah.
So far, they haven't played well. I mean, they got blasted by Turkey, and I really like how Alperen Sengun is playing. Like he looks like he's on a mission. Like I knew going in the tournament, like he's gonna use this as like his big stage, big moment. Like he's really playing at a different level now. His You can see his confidence level is so high.
Yeah, and like he's that young to be doing that sort of stuff, I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I expect him to do. He's gonna be the guy in Houston. Houston's gonna be really stacked this year in the NBA. They have Shingun, and obviously they got KD, Kevin Durant, and the guy I'm looking forward to seeing improve even more is Amen Thompson.
Yeah.
So Houston's set to make some big leaps.
hmm He's actually averaging, a fun fact, he's averaging 20, 10, and 8. That's Jokic numbers. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
it's,
almost he should. He came pretty close to a triple double the last game.
yeah, he had, wait, let me check. He had 23, 12, and 9.
Yeah, like that's Jokic numbers, like you said. That
Yeah.
he and he's he's kind of a different guy too. He's not he's not athletic. He's not he doesn't kind of has a funky looking shot too. He doesn't strike you as someone who's like super skilled, but man, he just surprises you with some of the moves he makes.
Yeah.
He had this one spin move in against Latvia. I think it was against Davis Spartans, where he spun around and did a little fake left go swing to the right baseline move, and man, that looked great. They did put Porzingis on him, but it was too late. Like he was already dominating Latvia.
Yeah. I mean, to put Porzingis on him, I wouldn't think that's the greatest idea. Okay, he has the height, but I think the physicality wise and the post moves Sengun is like showcasing. There's no match for him. He's like uh, exceeding his potential in these
Yeah,
EuroBasket games. Like with the way he's playing, no wonder he's been called the baby Jokic. Like he's
I
doing
mean, yeah,
everything.
he's gonna be. He made his first All Star team last year, so he should make All NBA this year, and he. So I all I mentioned Latvia, like going into the tournament. I wasn't sure, like Porzingis, he always disappoints. I don't know. It's something about him with the injuries and his history. And I thought, man, this tournament is perfect for him because it's the co-host nation. He'll have the
Mm.
home crowd behind the team. Latvia will be fired up. All the Latvian fans, and so far they've kind of disappointed. I don't know what you think of Latvia.
I mean, their game is revolves around like Hail Mary freeze. That's what I've seen, and I don't think that's a winning game. And if Porzingis doesn't step it up, I'm actually looking on the game that's going on right now between Latvia and Serbia. The leading scorer is Davis Bertans. Okay, so he hit his threes, 4 of 9.
Yeah.
But Porzingis, 0 of 4 from free. Like 3 of 7 from the field. He's underperforming, to say the least. I don't know, he's underperforming for his national team.
That's disappointing because yeah, as a host nation, you would think that he would be motivated to do well in front of the home fans.
Yeah, another team that actually surprised me was Estonia. Because Estonia and
Yeah.
Latvia played and they almost upset Latvia. And that was like crazy for me because I was like, Estonia, since when they good? But yeah, they have a lot of team chemistry for some reason, and uh, leading by Christian Kulamaya, they are showcasing something. I think they can upset some big dogs if they play the good team basketball they've been showing. I mean, the fourth quarter against Latvia, okay, like 2 points scored. I mean, more like 0 points because that was like a goaltend. But the rest of the 3 quarters they played, it was spectacular basketball. Like, I don't know if
Yeah,
you've
there was
been
a
going
moment.
to
Yeah,
the
there was
game.
like the Latvia Estonia wasn't very pretty basketball.
The first 3 quarters from Estonia were pretty. Latvia, on the
Yeah,
other hand, I didn't like their game at all. Like, I didn't think they were worthy of the win right there.
but that's what I'm like talking about. It's like those type of games, like those ugly games when both teams are struggling. That's when your superstar needs to step up. Like Porzingis needed to step up. Like that was
Yeah.
his moment. Like your team is struggling, they need a basket. Go get the ball and score, man. Like that's why we got you. That's why you're our number one guy, and that's why I love watching like Luka Doncic with Slovenia, Giannis Antetokounmpo with Greece, and Nikola Jokic for Serbia. They understand. Like I need to carry my team when my team needs me, and that's when you know you're a superstar.
Yeah.
And Porzingis, so far, he's underperforming, and he's been disappointing. To me, he's the most disappointing player in the tournament.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I think, yeah, he's the most disappointing.
So who do you think, like, if moving forward? I mean a lot of things can still happen in the group stages. So who do you see as the teams who definitely make it to the knockout stages
Well, of
outside
course,
of Lithuania?
yeah, outside of Lithuania, it's a heavy question. Okay, um, to be exact, I think that from Group A, Serbia, of course, makes it. Turkey, for me, is like the second seed. I have maybe Portugal going third and Latvia going fourth. Because Latvia's game is disappointing and I don't see them going on the third seed.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. I agree with that. That's a strong. That's a strong four. Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about Group B, um, Germany is already qualified because they beat us. Then we have, well, I hope Lithuania gets second seed.
We'll give
Uh,
you that. We'll give you that number two. Yeah, we'll give you
yeah.
Lithuania.
The third seed I have Finland, and
Hmm.
as a surprise, I think Sweden is gonna get the fourth seed.
Mm. Laurie Markkinen has been excellent.
Yeah,
Like if the tournament ended today, he might be the most valuable. Him and Sengun might be the two most valuable players in the tournament. He's been on fire.
yeah. I think we are playing him September 1st, so that's gonna be a
Oh,
matchup as well. Um, but I think we might be able to stop him. Like, what's that 40 points? I'm not scared of that, you know?
I like Finland, but like I say, I like the group that you mentioned. The four teams from that group.
Yeah.
How about the other? How about the other groups? From C and D.
From C and D, okay, so from Group C, mm, I would see the first seed going to Greece.
Ooh, okay.
The second seed I would give Georgia.
Another one. Okay.
Mm, then I think Italy comes back and Spain is fourth.
Wow, you still hanging on to Spain. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like surprised that they lost that game against Portugal since, well, the team it doesn't have the talent, but okay, Scariolo he can draw things up, and I still believe in his potential to lead the team to victory.
No, when I looked at the team, at the roster, definitely not the same Spanish powerhouse that they had before when they won the World Cup, or actually when they won Euro. Uh,
Yeah,
the guards are not the same. Like there's no Ricky Rubio, there's no Sergio Riul. They still have Santi Aldama, and the Hernan Gomez brothers, but I didn't think they had enough around those guys. So maybe they'll surprise. Yeah, I wasn't sure about Spain. The people still think, like you said, they until they get knocked out, they're still a threat
yeah.
in EuroBasket.
Well, I mean, Lithuania hasn't had a bright history with Spain, so that's why I'm scared of them and I put them fourth.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
So how about the last one, Group D?
Group D, okay. Um, Group D. I think that Group D is gonna be interesting, and I'm gonna go with a bold one here. France
Oh
goes
yeah,
first,
yeah,
and that's logical.
yeah. I agree with that.
Um, Israel, I'll put them second.
Ooh.
But third and fourth, it's a battle. And for me, I think Poles are third. And actually, seeing Belgium's game, they
Hmm.
might knock out Slovenia.
Hmm.
That's my picks, but I don't know. You can argue with me if you have other opinions.
No, I think those are fair points. Those are fair points, definitely. Um, the with Belgium, that's you can go either way with that. Obviously, France, they're the top top team in that group.
Yeah.
Um, but you obviously the things can still change, but the way the group stages are playing out, and also injuries are a factor. Like so
Yeah.
anybody can get hurt, and it'll change the whole group structure. But yeah, I like those picks. They're definitely bold picks, and I don't mind that at all. Like I thought, yeah, when I going into the tournament, I really like Italy, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing so far from Italy. Simon Fontecchio has been struggling a little bit. Nico Melli struggling a little bit, and their guard play hasn't been very good. So I'm a little worried about Italy,
Yeah.
and so they're not they're definitely vulnerable.